Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I'm training for my first full Ironman, and this is a race recap of the Clermont Triathlon in Florida. Let's go. So let's talk about the race. My first race in freaking 4 years. I should clarify, my first triathlon in 4 years. Look like this.
Sarah Falbo, are you ready?
Yes.
Were you born for this?
Yes.
Are you gonna swim on the middle? Yes!
Looked nice, didn't it, huh? So let me tell you what really happened. I finished the first lap of the swim. This swim was supposed to be 2 laps for the Olympic distance triathlon. I finished the first lap, and then they make you get out of the water, run across the shore, and do it again. And I said, no, thank you. I mentally could not do it. I got in the water, panicked. The waves, it was choppy. This was not the ocean, it was a lake, but let me tell you, it was choppy. And I felt so nauseous. I just got in my head, honestly. Physically, I could have done it again. Mentally, there was no way. I felt like so overwhelmed. I have not done an open water swim in 4 years. I should have done at least one before this race because, man, that water was so choppy. So anyway, I only did 1 lap of the swim, got out. Someone was like, oh, the first woman who finished a swim. And I was like, ooh, no, I just did 1 lap, and kept going. And then I did the ride. The ride was the hilliest ride of Florida. I didn't think Florida had hills. Lies. This is the hilliest place in all of Florida. And it whooped my butt, but it actually was really fun. The downhills were fantastic. So the ride, I was just happy to be out and doing the ride. And halfway through, I was like, oh, there's other riders. There were a lot of tandem bikes. And then I realized there's some other event going on today. Didn't even think much about it. I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, other people are riding. And then I was just following the bikers like I do. And all of a sudden, I hit 26 miles on my Garmin. And I was only supposed to go to 25. I was like, oh no, I missed a turn. I was still following riders, but the wrong ones. Who knew there would be a race, a different kind of bike event on the same day, on the same part of a course that overlapped? And I went like an extra 2 miles out. I stopped and the sheriff picked me up. I thought he was going to take me back. He didn't. He just, because he was a SAG for the riders who were doing this other event. And so he just brought me down to one of their stops. And I was just there chilling. Didn't have my phone like I was supposed to. Didn't have a wallet. I was just there like living in the 1990s with no phone. Just hoping, you know, that someone would come and get me. And I didn't have like a number to call. Moral of the story, be prepared. Bring your phone if you can on your ride and your run, because if I had it, it would have been a lot easier. So anyway, I eventually got a hold of somebody who came and picked me up, took me back to the race, and I continued the run. I didn't want to do the run, and then I told them, I told my people who were with me, and they were like, you know, like, could you do the 5K? I said, yeah, I could do a 5K. I didn't feel like I could do a 10K. It had been like 40 extra minutes, maybe up to an hour, that I had been just off the course from the bike. And so when I finally got back, I felt like I didn't have enough fuel. I was feeling really drained. So anyway, I did a 5K, you know, I went out, I didn't do the full 10K, came back, and I crossed the finish line. So that's what you see. But this race whooped me into shape. It reminded me that open water swims are no joke, that I need to really prepare more for those, that I should do a run through of the course beforehand. Normally I would drive the bike route the day before. Didn't do that. Should have done that. And yeah, mentally, you are stronger than you think you are. And really, I didn't listen to my mind as well as I should have. But hey, now we are 8 weeks out from a half Ironman, which has an ocean swim. I'm doing Panama City half Ironman in 8 weeks. And I'm really gonna go swim in the ocean and get ready for this thing, because man, that whooped me. So that was my race. If you're in the Pathetic Triathletes Facebook group, you would read a lot of really entertaining stories, kind of like mine, and how this race did not go well for me. And although I don't know if it's technically a did not finish, a DNF or not, honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I'm happy that I did it and it's over with, and I learned a lot about how to prepare better for the next one. Anyway, thank you guys for following along. If you don't know, my name is Sarah, and I am doing my first full Ironman ever. And so thanks for following. And I'm raising funds for mental health research, so you can follow along. Details are coming soon.